This is giving us great fiber. We are also going to add in a little bit, a couple of teaspoons of, this is, oh my gosh, hang on, because my brain just went on me. Psyllium husk. Okay, I figured it out on my own. So psyllium husk is, you can buy it whole, and you could buy this whole psyllium husk and put it in this recipe as well. Or I've got the ground stuff. I actually didn't find the whole in my store that I went to, but if you find that, you could use that. So I'm going to put a couple of teaspoons in. Now, psyllium husk is amazing. It absorbs really well. So it's going to absorb water at, I can't remember what, 5 or 10 times its own weight. It can absorb the water. So what psyllium does is it actually is like a little sponge going through your digestive tract, kind of cleaning things up. And I think things like Metamucil and some of those brands like that for giving you extra fiber actually use the psyllium husk. It's amazing for us. And then I have some chia seeds. So I'm going to put a 1/4 cup of chia seeds in here as well. So you can see all the fiber with these things that we're getting. And then I'm going to add in a little bit of spices. So I have my favorite garlic powder. So in the recipe I say a teaspoon. And I just cut my hand and put, and I always go more because I like more. So don't be afraid of the spices, because that's where we end up with bland food, is because we're afraid to put too much spice in. I have onion powder as well. You can tell my family uses a lot of these things because we buy the big Costco versions. Okay, so that's that. I'm going to add in some nutritional yeast, which will give it like this umami, maybe a little flavor of cheese if you want. So I have in the recipe a 1/4 cup, but I am going to go all out and put a 1/2 cup because I love it. So again, this is another one where you can tailor it to what you like. You don't need to use the full thing. Okay, let me put this here. And then I'm just going to stir all this up. I think I got everything that I need. Let me double check. All right, so then you can put a little bit of black pepper in here too if you wanted. And then kind of to get that salty thing, because crackers are salty, I'm going to use some, I'm using Bragg's Savory Liquid Seasoning. You could use the Bragg's soy sauce. You can use tamari sauce, whatever you have. And I've got a couple of cups of water. I'm going to add maybe 2 or 3 tablespoons, depending on, try it with 2. And then if you feel like you want it more salty, you can add a little bit more. Now this is gluten-free. When you're looking at tamari and soy sauces, you want to make sure you're getting gluten-free if that's something that you're concerned about. We always cook gluten-free in this program. Okay, so then I'm just going to add the water to my seed mixture. And it is going to look like it's just a very runny slop. That doesn't sound good. Runny deliciousness of fiber and all that good stuff. There's omega-3 fatty acids in here. This is just such a beautiful prebiotic feast for your microbiome. All I can say. Now, the psyllium husk and the flaxseed is going to really start to absorb this water very quickly. So we're going to set this aside to allow it to absorb for about 10 minutes. And then we can add a little extra if we want of the water, just to make it, if it's too thick. So you can always add more. So let's put that on the side. About 10 minutes-ish. And where's my other bowl? I've got another bowl here. Now let's do the sunflower crackers. So for the sunflower crackers, very similar, like almost the same. I'm going to use sunflower seeds instead. Now for this one, if you were watching me last week and you saw the water, how brown it was after soaking the seed,